Oh, hello all. Oh, a little bit foggy this morning here in San Francisco. Temperature 48 and blue skies that you can see through the fog. Very thin layer. Very cold in here though. It's very damp. So we've had so much dry air lately that the damp air feels very cold. But I'm not here to talk about damp air. What I'm here to talk about is insanity gone amok. Why would NATO even think of going to war with Russia? That's a no-win situation. Both have nukes, and you can't win. I mean, think of this, guys. Is Ukraine worth the end of the world? Why not just give it to them, or at least let them have troops around, or whatever it is that they want with the Ukraine? And why can't we respect Russia? We have no respect. We say, oh, they're the aggressor, even though we're the ones who have NATO troops all around Russia. At a moment's notice strike, and Russia feels threatened. So Russia's had enough of this. So they're putting their cards down and saying, get the hell out of here or we're going to attack. Ukraine will take it from you. Now, the history shows that the Ukraine and all that area has been under Russian control for hundreds of years at various times of history. It's amazing they'd make such a big deal of it. All they'd have to do is put it up for a vote. Ukrainians would either vote stay in NATO or go to Russia. Let them do it that way. Let them have a fair and real election, and then stop provoking different countries with the U.S.'s military power, such as picking on all the countries in the Middle East. Or how about Cuba? There's no reason to be mad at Cuba, but yet here we are, full enemies with Cuba. Now, why is that? I don't understand that. This is the years that we're supposed to make peace, world peace, so that we can get by on the environment, so we can work on that and figure out how we're going to save ourselves from ourselves. So I just wanted to say that it's the people that have to talk to their leaders, telling them no war, stop provoking Russia. Start giving them the same thing that we demand other countries give us. And then you'll find that Russia will be a very friendly country after all. They're good people. There's nothing wrong with Russia. Now stop picking on Russia so much, U.S. You're going to get yourself in a real bind, and there's a lot of people that live in cities that will get bombed, and our cities are made of wood. You keep forgetting that. They're all wood, so they just start to burn all at once. And you'd have mass casualties like you couldn't believe. No war. War is outdated. Nobody can win a World War III. Just can't happen. It's up to us to stop it. However you can. A phone call, a little letter, an email, whatever you can do to pass the word to people that we need to stop this. Now I wanted to talk about another issue, is that on Democracy Now! At the end of the main broadcast, they talked about an activist who was trying to save pigs' lives, and they were in court fighting it. And the issue was this: he found out that during COVID they could not get enough workers to slaughter the pigs on these pig farms. So they had all these pigs and nowhere to put them, so what they do, they packed them in a barn. They sucked the oxygen out, or didn't put any oxygen in, and then put the heat up all the way, and they suffocated and died of heat stroke. It's sickening. Humans can do some of the most god-awful things for the purpose of saving money. We had to do it because it was too expensive. Well, you shouldn't have raised the pigs in the first place. That's the first thing. We shouldn't be eating pigs. That right there would tell me no more bacon, no more pork, period. I wouldn't do it just because of that kind of disrespect for animals. So anyway, we'll be following that on Democracy Now! And find out what happens with him. Alright guys, I guess that's it. A little bit shorter today. Hopefully it'll be a nice day, but we do need some rain, and there's no rain in the forecast. It's looking awfully summer-like. I appreciate all the ups, the downs, the new subscribers, and until next time.